Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be showing you some custom Legends of Zelda figures that I picked up a few weekends ago. First of all, we have Princess Zelda herself. Not a bad little figure really, not a bad little custom. But you see they use the dress piece there and the sword. I think a figure with legs would be slightly better, but sadly I haven't seen one, or I don't know what I'm looking for, so I'm not a big expert on Legends of Zelda, but quite a nice little figure. Could quite happily be put into any like fantasy sort of situation. Next we have Garon from Legends of Zelda. This figure I do quite like. It's got a bit of the Elvis-y type hair, a massive I do like this shoulder pad piece because you can put stuff on the back there, and that is really nice. It's a nice figure, it's got lots of nice detailing on the front. That's what I like about these custom figures. And the custom printers really do a good job. There's some detail on the arms here as well. I'll try and show you that. The detail on the arms on these figures is really nice. And I'm not sure if Lego are actually doing any Legends of Zelda stuff, but if they do some figures like this, I will definitely be looking at it, at least. Space depending, of course. So unfortunately, that's what happens when you become an adult. You have to make decisions. But overall, this is quite a nice little figure, and I do quite like having these figures. Next, we've got a few different variations of Link. As you can see, got this one here, which is quite nice. The sword on this one is quite nice. I do quite like the sword and shield on this one. The hat and hair piece is really good on this. The design of the body is pretty good actually. Not much on the back, but the shield compensates for it though. A shield like that is always good to have, especially if you like your Lego castle stuff and stuff like that. So put him down there. Next we got a similar version to this figure, but it's slightly different. The shield has been done slightly differently on this one. It's like they put a cross piece and a right angled piece and a shield there. The sword is done quite well on this one. As like a hat and hair piece, which isn't done quite as well as it was on the other figure. The actual design of the figure is slightly different. This figure itself is actually slightly better, really. I think I might change the hair pieces over at some point as well. So because that hat and hair piece doesn't quite work. I like the moulded ones; they do really work quite well. The sword's nice anyway. And the figure, that's quite nice. Next we have a Link in blue. He has a round shield and a bow and arrow and a quiver at the back for his bows. Now this is quite nice. It's still got the slightly dubious hat and hair combination, but again it doesn't look too bad. And if you just want them as display pieces or even just to play with, at the price these are going for, because they're customs and Lego don't make them, most people sell them at a reasonable price, like a couple of quid, and you can't go too far wrong really. The bow and arrow piece is nice, the shield piece is nice, it's got a quiver on it. The design of the figure is actually quite good, and it will be compatible with your with normal Lego figures as well, which is where the Mario stuff went wrong, which I have done on a previous video. And I'm not going to be covering old ground on that because I've said my piece on that. Next we have one more variation on Link, but he's in some armour this time. It does look really nice. That sword is probably the best sword of them all. It's translucent blue, the shield is nice. The armour is nice. I could probably make one really good figure out of these four, if I wanted to, and I probably might do that, to be honest with you. If I was going to do it, when it comes down to it, I'll probably make a really nice figure. And it's got a hood and and a hood and a green piece over the head like that. So that piece can be pulled out for if you want to make some ninjas or something like that. So, but these are nice. These are nice figures. The actual design, the time that goes into the actual design of them and stuff like that on these custom figures is really good. It does vary from figure to figure and where you buy them, where and when you buy them. I mean, I bought some good ones. I bought some better. I bought some ones that are a bit maybe not. But these figures are really nice. I haven't paid a stupid amount of money for them, which is even better, because there's no point paying loads of money out on these sort of figures, because, well, if you pay too much out on them, you could probably invest that money in a set. But to be honest with you, the money I pay out on these isn't really a lot. I can afford it. It's not really going to break the bank. So overall, I am quite happy with these figures. I mean, the shields are of varying qualities, but that shield there is nice. That shield there is nice. That shield there is not too bad. That hat and hair combo is absolutely brilliant, because it doesn't look over the top like these ones do. But the Princess Zelda, the Ganon figure, that is quite nice. Possibly thinking about maybe get some more of these if I see some nice ones. But these hair pieces, I'm not over keen on them. But I'm quite sure that's just my personal opinion. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Have any comments or feedback on this video? Please feel free to leave them at the end of the video. I'll try to mention my upcoming videos. If any information has been incorrect, or you've got any further information like which games they came from and stuff like that, or basically any reasonable comments or feedback, I will always give a shout. I will always give a shout out on. So I am on YouTube and Instagram. If you'd like to like, share, and subscribe. Hope to see you on my next video, and keep building. Thank you for watching.